back to some Tinkerberry Does Memes. In today's episode, we're doing some more trans memes. Hopefully you are all doing alright and staying safe. I do apologise, I needed to take a big breath there. Alright, so last episode we were going through some trans memes and it was going quite well. And we just finished off with this section over here. My favourite has to be Bocchi the Rock is now a new gender. Same as Squid Game. Pick your gender down below. Also, did I yeah, I did sing you the screen. It's just I forgot to reset secondary device. Poop. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Also, I will reset the music, so we are listening to Stream Cafe Tulip Season. Would recommend going and checking them out. I think I forgot to say that last episode. Do apologise. But that's what was playing last episode. I only had boobs for 3.5 months, but if anything happened to them, I would kill everyone in the room, and then I would take even more. Alright, so we have a bunch of comics coming up, you know. I have like collected so many random memes. Oh man. Finally at the endocrinologist, my nerves are killing me. What if I don't get to start hormones and have to wait even longer? Even, huh? Oh boy, hopefully this goes well. Later, estrogel. After all these years, I finally did it. Estrogel! Even obtained estrogel. Wait. This is gonna take a second. Wait. Yes, I went and grabbed that off of YouTube there for you. Just imagine I'm going over it, you know. I'm not that skilled at editing, so you have to do that yourself. Alright. Squirt. Rub. Day 1. Done. 5 seconds later. Why don't I look like a woman yet? Come on, hit me already. Do be like that. Insert many noises here. What is she doing up there? Even, what you doing? You're making a lot of noise. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to clean up my room a bit. Cleaning? You never do that. What's the occasion? Felt like it. I know I've only been on estrogen for a few days, but it's helping so much. I actually want to do stuff and get out now. It's amazing. Anywho, I'm gonna get back to cleaning. If you need anything, well, help with anything, let me know. Maybe we could go for a walk later too. That is wholesome, I tell you. Hello? Hey, Even. This is a dog. Oh, hey. So we got your blood test back, and it's showing that your testosterone is really low. That's great. No, Even, that's not great. Oh. Oops. It do be like that. Wait 1 second. Let me grab something at you. Alright. Testosterone is a vital hormone in women produced by ovaries and adrenal glands, crucial for libido, energy, bone density, and mood. Levels natural decline with age after menopause, leading to symptoms like low adult drive, fatigue, and brain fog. While not always FDA approved for women, it's often prescribed to treat low libido in menopause. So remember that, gang. You can still have testosterone and be a woman. It's normal. Basically, so many creatures do that in real life anyway, you know. Why can't humans do it, you know? Alright, dysphoria. I like hoodies, I really do. Others always look so good and super comfy in them, but they don't have to stress of passing on their shoulders. I feel they'll make me look like a man, which just makes my anxiety anxiety, dysphoria worse. I wish I could wear what I wanted and not worry about society perceives me, but it's not worth the stress to go out in a hoodie and feel comfortable. It would be amazing. To go out in a okay, I messed up there. To go out in a hoodie and feel comfortable about it would be amazing. I'm working on it and learning to love myself, even if dysphoria gets in my way and prevents me from doing certain things. I'm doing the best I can with what I got, and eventually I know I'll get to a place where wearing a hoodie won't be a worry. That one's a wholesome one, I tell you. That one is a wholesome one. You know what? Where is it? Go check them out, I tell you. Go check them out. Cyanimations. They do some great stuff. They do some great stuff. Alright, on to the next thing. And this is just a starter pack. We have the cats. This is on hoodies. I love it. One day, I tell you. Transgender pride. Trapped in a body. You know, you got fist over here. We got some potions. We got a rainbow. We got, you know, a rose. We got this. You know, this. I'm perfect the way I am. She, her. Singing J.K. Rowling. Protect trans kids. Trans women are women. Trans juice closets are for clothes. I cannot read the rest there. This thing, I can never remember the name of it. You know, those key chain things, key rings. We have this, you know, rainbow over here. We have this heart over here. We have a trans dragon. What would you call a trans dragon? A Tragon? Very strange. I'm transgender. Lifetime membership. I wish I could zoom in more. Trans, yes. Cis, no. Signature, that is pretty cool. We need those. We need those, I tell you. Well, we don't actually need those because that'd be kinda terrible in real life, you know. You have to present that everywhere. Poop, that would be terrible. Trans boys, femme lesbians, soft pansexuals, vegans, kids with depression, kids with anxiety. Religiously listening to Cave Town. Cave Town do be good, I tell you. I feel like, you know, the best song is either, you know, that one or Dysphoric. That one's pretty good too. I look the prettiest. Trans flag. Lesbian flag. No, I do. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. Femme sexual flag. Alright, we gotta have to see this flag, I tell you. We gotta have to see this flag. I can never get my, you know, tongue to work these days, I tell you. That is a pretty cool flag, to be honest. That is a pretty cool flag. Like, you know, that is pretty cool, to be honest. That is pretty cool. But I feel like nothing beats the the melon flag. It is for ambrosexual. And it's probably one of my favorite looking flags, I tell you. Because it really just, you know, it's pretty neat, I tell you. Pretty neat. Like, look at that. Wouldn't you agree? Alright, let's get back to the memes, I tell you. Let's get back to the memes before I get even more distracted. Poop, I keep going flying. Oh yeah, I collected a lot of these. They're very, you know, not in good quality. But I think that adds charm, you know. My mother, you're not gay. Are you? My closeted trans lesbian butt? Oh yes, but it's much worse than that. It's not a bad thing, but you know, it is for you. Because you think it's a bad thing. My gender dysphoria, watching all my friends happily go through puberty. But you're not like them, are you? True, true, true. It'd be that, you know, it hit hard. My closeted butt? My closeted trans lesbian butt. I read it like, you know, this way and then downwards instantly. at, at an all-boys high school. Just act straight. A lot of the time, you know, it's pretty, you know, noticeable. This one is different. Can't you feel it? She has a dong. I did that one because it just cracked me up too much. My autistic sensory issues. My trans butt tucking so that I pass. It do be like that, do be like that. Never done that before, but you know, it do be like that. My trans butt discovering hormone replacement therapy. I hate this. Oh, switch up. Why didn't you say something sooner? Alright, on to our next one. What? Wait. What's the time? Okay, we still got 5 minutes. We can get through all of these. So, are you working out how to drive a ostracized brain yet? My trans butt. Yes I am. I think this thing responds to emotions. My closeted trans butt. Constantly cross-dressing at parties as a joke. This is not because I like seeing myself as a girl. We'll see you in 5 years. Oh, wait. My trans butt warning younger trans girls about chasers. They want to use you for their adult fun time pleasure. Your dirty secret. That's, you know, we saw a meme earlier, you know, well, a few episodes ago of, you know, our trans meme reading, and that was one of them, you know. So many different, you know, things that they say. My parents, your hair is getting so long, you're starting to look like a girl. My closeted trans, but weird. Yes. I definitely do not have long hair in real life. My asexual trans femme butt dealing with her bottom dysphoria. Okay, that's third person. If we were safe estrogen. Oh yeah, best bet. Yes, definitely. Estrogen helps a lot. Talking to closeted trans women be like, I wasn't you as a boy. This one kinda got butchered, I tell you, that one kinda got butchered. Trans girls about a month after starting well, not HRT. What is HRT? But you know what I meant. Estrogen. Yes, the sword does not work no more. But that's also a good sign, you know. It means the hormones are working. And for, you know, some people it does still actually work, you know. It still does actually work for some people. Not all people, you know, have it, but, you know, not all people, you know. As I say, you know, not all people can have children in real life. And not all people can get the, you know, stick shift to work. Are you sure you're not gay? Closeted 16-year-old trans lesbian me? Of course not. Of course not. Yes, definitely not. Elder trans folk, surgeries will absolutely not solve all your problems, my trans butt. Well, you know, for certain people, you know, it's, you know, some people can go through it, some people can't. That's perfectly, you know, alright. People be unique. We're not all, you know, carbon copies. So, someone that knows a lot of history, you know. I know the gene pool sucks, but, you know, still. We're not all carbon copies, though we all, you know, share a common ancestor, and that's Luca. But, you know, I'm not going into all that, you know, historical stuff. How all life comes from this one, you know, thing that we call Luca. Well, our last common ancestor is what that is. There's another older one that died out. But, you know, that's what I mean. I do apologize, I needed to drink some water there. Remember to drink some water, I tell you, it's good for you. Good for you. Alright. Now, let me check the time for this episode. Oh, we just hit the 15-minute mark for the end of today's episode. Oop, what fell? It was just my water bottle pushing something over. Poop. Also, it seems like I missed one meme. Teenage trans girls tell me I wouldn't get it because I'm already on estrogen. My elderly trans butt. I don't know how you feel. I didn't get HRT till I was 28 years old. Sorry, water makes me burp. You know what? With how, like, you know, the thing is, you know, I'm getting close to that age now. I'm getting close to that age now, you know. Alright. But I do think that is where we're going to be ending off for today. I have done... How many episodes? How many episodes are we on today? So this was 2 episodes of trans memes today that I was doing. So, thank you all for joining me for this. We will probably raid out on the Twitch side, and if you're on the YouTube side, do not worry. This is the end of today's episode. Alright, who should I send you out to? Alright, let me see if the people that I normally raid out to are live. That's normally what I do, I tell you. That's normally what I do. Alright, I'm trying to get it to actually work, but you know, it's not for working, I tell you. It's not for working. I keep clicking back and forth, trying to figure out, like, you know, where's this button, where's that button? You know what? Boomy's still live. We'll raid out to Boomy.
I don't need...
They are a great person. I would recommend going and checking out Boomy Slamby. If you've not yet, they are a chaotic gremlin VTuber, I tell you. They're not a, you know, gremlin, but, you know, they give off that energy. They give off that energy. And probably a lot of yous give off that energy too. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Alright. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Follow me, social next items, very important. Everybody sees things from everybody sees boy. Wait. I did not get to click the button there. It just moved out the way there. And then the pop-up happened. Alright, see yous.